Here we have Epilator Brown Silcopil 9. It's a multifunction tool. Actually, it's a cleaner and epilator, facial cleaner, scrubber, and stuff. This unit belongs to my wife. She loves it, and I believe this is she had this for quite some time now, like a couple of years, and it's still the top product from Brown when it comes to epilators. Now, there is an issue with this one. She says that it doesn't catch everything that it's supposed to, so I went ahead and ordered replacement parts right there, and that's the numbers if you'd like to see. And we have a brand new head. And why did I do that? Because just look at this. We have a lot of play in this one already, in that plane, and then in this plane, same story. So that can be good. Yeah. And then there is a top bit that you just pull off, and that's the whole head assembly that you can just pull out and put in. So I wouldn't make a video about this, but there is another thing, which is battery degradation. She has it for a couple of years and the battery is still running, like gives her like over a half an hour of use, which isn't bad, but it isn't as new. The new was almost an hour, so she needs to stop in between, and therefore I would like to change that for her. I don't know whether this will gonna fit, but as you can see, I ordered as well a replacement battery. Well, this isn't direct replacement because apparently the battery inside has taps on the like nipple looking taps on each side. Yeah, and this one doesn't. This one has normal taps that you can just solder, but the other one is like 1400 milliamps only, and it lasts in this device for 50 minutes. So if I get her a bigger one, which is 2000 milliamp hours, should last her longer. Yeah. On this one we have 3.7 volts, which is exactly the same as the other one. But what you need to make sure, if you order a replacement of battery for anything, you need to make sure it's got the same chemistry, so it's built the same way, and this one is lithium and the other one is supposed to be lithium, I believe, as well. That's about it, really. So it charges, it does everything that it's supposed to. It's just the battery. So let's get into it. So how do we open this? Is most probably taking this off. So to change this, you just press that and it pops out. It's as simple as this. That more video. All right, now we have a screw there, which I believe we have to unscrew. Do have another screw here. That's all I know. So from now on, it's all experiments. Ah, come on, get out. There we are. Okay, what now? What now? Hey, okay, this comes off. So I think I need to lift this. So, hmm, yeah, from here, slide out. Ooh, disgusting. It just slides out. So we can put that on the side, out of your view. So just a closer look at this mechanism here. As you can see, it has three settings, 1, 2, 3, and then at the top you have a contact plate and a switch mechanism for a switch to turn it on, I believe. And this corresponds to this switch here. That's a switch, because when you move it, then it works. Alright, what can we see here? We see some dark flux and something there. It's a diode, I believe, and it looks like it's burned. And that's kind of strange. A battery. Let's stop. Yeah, it's a lithium battery, as you can see, and it has a nipple. Yeah, it has a nipple there. Can I take this off? I think I should be able to. Does it just pull out? I think I need to pop this out. Alright. Really so easy? Wow. Okay, this is a very good construction actually. It is very much so repairable. Very easy to get into. Two screws and some clips. Electronics are very simple too. Says the fool. Don't know what half of this shit is. Anyway, what we can see is that the plus is on the top. So that's our plus rail. So that's gonna be our ground. Yeah, I think this diode is blown. You see? Yeah. Looks like it's there's something wrong with the diode. So I'll have a look at this. Anyway, let's see what we can do with this battery. So that's plus, that's minus. Top is plus. I'll mark this. I don't need to mark it because it's in the circuit. So, okay, let's pull this out. And I think to pull it out, just need to pray it up. Yeah. And this is actually very cool because If you just want to change the battery to brand new one, they are available. So right to repair properly taken care of here, I think. That's the battery. Sanyo battery, lithium ion, and it is 1300 milliamps, so yeah, 700 more with the other one. It's UR18500. Yeah, so it should be 50 millimeters by 18 millimeters. So let's check that. 18 millimeters by 50. I'm not going to touch it. Touch this side. Yeah, we can say 50. Yeah, so that's what those mean. Those letters. You see, the 18650 is the most common one. Yeah, the most that you hear it of, and it's a laptop battery. This is as well corresponding directly to the size, so it's 650 millimeters in length. If you'd like to know more about this battery, what it can do, you can just research this number here, and it will come up if there is a data sheet about this battery. Anyway, this battery is still good to what I know. Let's see, what does it have? I'll put multimeter on the top. So let me see, what does it show? It shows volts. The battery is still good. So after so many years of use, this battery is still good, which is very respectable. Anyway, let's put that to the side. And let's see what can we do with this battery. Will that battery even fit? Yes, it will. It's with some space. All right. Now, how are we going to connect it? We can solder to the tabs on the top. Yes. So if I put this in and solder to those tabs, then whenever I need to and I want to go back to original, I can just unsolder this and put the other battery in. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Now let's see this diode. But for that I need a microscope. Because, oh, yeah, that doesn't look healthy. That is not healthy. Kaboom! It went nuclear on us. So now we're gonna need some flux. Just a tiny bit. Definitely a different tip to my soldering station. There's yeah. So I undid only one side. This was completely gone. Look at it. Completely broken off. And I had a feeling. Okay, So you can go to the bin. Yeah. Now let's take care of the other side. There we are. Let's clean this up a bit. Some solder. Fresh solder. Not focused. Some solder. That should do. Well, let's give it a clean. Some isopropyl alcohol, obviously. Dry it off. Yeah. So nice. You can see clear marks of burning. As you can see here, this is just nuts. Yeah. That's conformal coating gone. So I'm gonna have to cover all of that with soda. Yeah, let's do this just to protect it. Okay, that's better. Now that we have that, where's the diode? Where's the diode? So this is how it should be. Now a little bit of flux. Let's go over the soldering. Just fine. Inside. That should be just fine too. I did touch a little bit. Sorry. I'm not professional. There we are. Okay. Well, we need some flux. Just a tiny bit. We need a different end. It's over my arm. Yep. Some brand new solder. Like so. And we need to get some solder on it. Like so. That should do it. We melted a little bit of plastic, but that's fine. It's not going to affect anything. Let's do the same thing here. Yeah. So we need some solder and some flux. Let's do this. So that should do. All right. Now we can play with the battery. So we have the battery here. We're gonna do the same with the battery, and we're gonna add some solder to this side. As you can see, that's the battery. The battery has tap to outside, not inside, outside of this area. Yes, gonna do it that way, like here. Gonna do it quick. And that should do. And now on the other side. So flux. That should do. Now we're gonna clip them to size. Yep, one. There we are. And remember, this is always the plus. So where you see this side, it looks completely different than that side, doesn't it? That's because you can see that this is a casing. Casing is minus, as you can see, minus. But this here, it's separated from casing, as you can see, yeah? And this separation is actually a fuse. So you make sure that this side is plus always. And as I remember, the top was plus, so this is the top. Top was plus. Yeah. Now we have to make sure these are soldered, not just touching and bent. You need to be careful. You see, I already with my hot iron. I already damaged a bit, so I'm gonna be even more careful. And I'll place some tape so we don't short the battery. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to bend this straight away. Move this straight away. And we're done on the plus side. And on the minus side, we don't have to be as cautious about this because that's minus anyway. But you have to be cautious, and I would like you to be. And if you ever do anything I do at home, you do it on your own risk. I accept my limitations and I know what I'm capable of. I'm capable of messing up as well. You're not prepared? Don't do it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip this. Yeah. So it's nice and straight and it's nicely flat and soldered. Now on the other side I'll do the same thing. I'm gonna clip the excess. Yeah, that's all I could do. Now I can try to bend this if I need to. Yeah. Now, because of this, I need to cover this up properly. This is exposed, yeah? I'll apply this. It's like so. And that's no longer exposed. And this, although it's liquidy, it will turn into rubber within like half an hour. And this stuff, I'll show you in a moment when we're back to the main screen what it is. So this stuff that you just see me use is this. Yeah. It's a gasketing material for mechanical use, actually, for cars and motorcycles and engines of all different sorts, actually. But it has many uses in electronics too, and one of them is that this is very good for stuff like that, isolation. So I'll have a link for that in the description if you want to see. Now the big question is, does it still work? I hope it does. So let's put the switch back on. We had a red LED. Let's see what voltage does the battery have. 3.5 volts, yeah. So that needs to be charged. It's just discharged. So it did let us know that it's discharged and it needs charging. So I guess it works. All I gotta do is just put it back together. And I'll do that right now. Like so. Oh yeah, look inside. Do you see this? That's yeah, that's burn marks. Ooh. Okay. How much movement do we have? This way? Oh yeah, that should be a lot better. Now let's see whether it will charge. Well, that's the charger. Yay! It does charge. So I'll leave it for full charge as long as it takes. And then we'll see whether it works. I'm not going to shave my own hair. Just so you know. Yeah. So I believe that the device have charged properly, fully. It didn't take that long actually. Took like 1.5 hours. So that's good. It is 13:10 right now, so 10 past 1. And I'm gonna disconnect it and just turn it on and let it go and see how long does it take and then report back. It works. Oh wow, okay. I am not doing that anymore. I don't know how you ladies are capable of doing that. Anyway, I let it go and see what we come up with. 10 past 1. Here we are. It just stopped. As you can see, it's still on the same speed. It doesn't work. Yeah, the indicator shows battery out, and it is that's 250. So that's 1 hour and 40 minutes of continuous use. That's an improvement. Please, thank you. Stay safe. Thank you for watching.